Sisters in Christ is a nonprofit organization where we believe we're a movement and we're here to assist women in moving forward in their lives. And we do that by offering services for substance abuse, and we do mental health services, and we work with these ladies in establishing themselves with some jobs or some type of career or even entrepreneurship. I went on this scanning of the land process and learning, working at Now's Home for Children, working for a substance abuse facility, a Monty House, going into the jails. It was just so much pain there. And women had lost hope. What are the issues that Sisters in Christ wanted to be a solution to? How do we help women address their traumas? You can't know how to help or service someone if you don't know what's really going on in their lives. That is why we position ourselves. If we could help women coming out of prison, or if we could help women address their substance abuse issues, then we could help our families. Because a mother out of place is definitely going to be a denominator that causes a family to fall. And children need their mothers. We just do. There's nothing around that. That was a part of what Sisters in Christ came into. We were a praying organization. We came up with the idea of how do we get healed, how do we get restoration, how do women nurture one another and heal themselves by working together, and how do we impart what we've learned as far as knowledge and wisdom back into the lives of those that may not have the hope and the dreams that they're available to them. Then I've seen where women were saying, I don't want to come out of prison because I have nowhere to go. If I go back out there, I'm going to land right back where I was. We knew that it was important to provide some housing for these women, and so we raised up our first home, which was Carolyn's House of Faith. We're now in Serenity.
We found that for women, there's not that support there, or it's just about the housing. And that's the difference with Sisters in Christ. We are a full wraparound service. We deal with housing, we deal with your life skills, we deal with training you professionally, connecting you back with your children if you've lost your children through the system. We are trying to eliminate that revolving door. We wanted to provide the best. You have to see it. Some women have never been exposed to the surroundings in which we try to bring to the table to show them that, yes, you deserve this, you can have this, and we're showing them how to sustain themselves in this type of environment. But the first key is they have to want it.
I do the case management part. I walk the girls through structuring, the brokenness that they have experienced. I listen to all of that, and then I start rebuilding from there. I have them to set goals, and that's what we focus on. I kind of walk them through the things that they're trying to accomplish, that they have to be in treatment. In the treatment process, it can be 90 days up to a year. Getting a job, we do allow them an amount of time when they come into the house, so they don't have to come into the house working. Our main priority is for them to stay clean. We require them to respect one another, to come together as a team and work together as sisters, communicating with each other.
After the first 60 to 90 days, then they're starting to look for a job and get in the mind frame of self-sufficiency.
Most of the women that came to us were homeless and they needed a job. We learned that women were really strong, and there are a lot of careers that are actually going extinct, such as plumbing, such as construction site working, and carpentry, and the biggest one being auto mechanic. Women are capable of doing those things. So our Dehoney Women project is what we're working on right now. The training center is being built off of all of that, doing what I call non-traditional training so that these ladies can create entrepreneurial type of positionships. And it takes away the fact of saying second chances. They can give themselves a second chance. You don't have to be without a job. You can cut grass, you can fix a car, you can do plumbing. Those are things that they can learn to do and make livable and above wages.
A lot of times women coming out of prison, there's a stigmatism. We're trying to embed into the ladies and transform their mindset that you don't have to be out here working for someone else. You don't have to be on welfare. And so if we're giving them the skill set that they need to be entrepreneurs, that is something that someone can never take away from them.
Sister in Christ, strength from Carolyn, boldness, determination. Kim, passion, humble spirit, fashion. That's encouraging. Build up my self-esteem. And we're beautiful. This house here, it's a clean house, a beautiful home. It's elegant, but it's not mine. I got to make room for the next lady. I'm ready for my apartment. I'm excited about my life, so I have to remain strong. And I'm not for sale at all, ever. Not no more. You're gonna respect me.
We're constantly receiving intake calls for women that are out there homeless. They're dire need for help. They don't want to return to the streets. And so we are looking for investors, looking for funders, looking for gifters that can help support the dream to be able to provide those resources of hope.
If you give them a new set of skills and a new set of tools, then they can be productive and they can add to and not just take away. This is what an investor would be helping us to do. Help the women that may have had a hopeless situation write a new story to come and make a different way of life for themselves, their children, and our community.